Good morning, Knights. We got a great show for you this week.
In today's episode, we'll see Higley's very own Impractical Jokers, learn about a new cookie store, and test some students with Easter trivia.
Let's get the show started. Thanks for tuning into the studio. I'm David Clough.
And I'm Lindsay Simpson. Let's start off this episode by seeing what Maverick and Aaron have been up to the past couple weeks.
What's up, Higley? Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to interview people about random clubs, but there's a catch.
During the interview, there'll be people in the back of the studio telling us what to say and do.
Let's go.
Alright, so today I'm here with
Jack.
Alright, hi Jack, nice to meet you. And we're gonna be interviewing Jack about the PB&J Club.
Ask if you can swap beanies.
Alright, do you want to swap beanies by chance before this starts? So
Sure.
that we look more diverse.
Yeah, I'm down.
Alright, sweet.
Ask if he thinks it's safe for people to be allergic to peanut butter.
Do you think it's safe for people to be allergic to peanut butter by chance?
I do not.
Can you say that a little louder?
Like, can you say it a little bit louder?
People could people that are allergic to peanut butter
louder.
could be like,
A little bit louder. I don't know why, our mics are just kind of bad.
Sure. People that are allergic to peanut butter could like have a food allergy, and then people that are allergic to peanut butter could be like could have like a food allergy, and
A
then
little bit louder. I know.
no, it's good. People that are allergic to peanut butter could have a food allergy.
He starts over every time.
People that are allergic to peanut butter could have a food allergy, and then they could like ruin the club or something.
Very well said.
That's how it's done, right there.
Alright, so today I'm here with...
Daniel McWilliams.
Megan McWilliams.
Get their name wrong.
So, Rachel, what sport do you play?
My name's Megan.
Be like, so what's it like using steroids?
What's it like taking steroids?
I don't take steroids, but I take creatine though and protein powder.
Challenge him to a push-up contest.
Can I challenge you to a push-up contest?
Right now?
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah, we can do a push-up contest.
Okay.
Tell her to hold the mic.
Here, can you hold the mic?
Who can do the most in like 30 seconds?
Do girl push-ups. Do like with your knees.
Just do them really fast. Too fast.
On your mark, get set, go.
Keep the interview going while you're doing push-ups.
How do you feel about being on the swim team?
You get a good tan.
Maverick's actually putting in the work.
Time's up. You did.
I kind of lost count.
I lost count too.
Okay, so today we are talking about Food Truck Friday, all right?
Aaron, shake his hand and don't let go.
All right, I'm gonna shake your hand. All right. So how do you feel about Food Truck Friday?
Well, I have celiac, so I can't really eat anything. So it doesn't really affect me.
All right, lay down on the ground and continue the interview.
Okay.
Can you explain more?
Can I explain?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a autoimmune disease. So whenever gluten enters my system, my body sees it as a threat, and I can't eat it.
Well, that's it for this segment, Knights.
I guess we'll leave it to the real Impractical Jokers. Reporting for the studio, I'm Maverick Wolf.
And I'm Aaron Schmidt.
Prom is being held on May 4th at the Ashley Castle.
Tickets will be sold starting April 22nd for $50. They'll be $60 the next week and $70 at the door.
Over the weekend, Cadet Corbin Pierce from the Higley AF JROTC took first place overall in the armed solo drill competition at the Desert Classic State Drill Championships. He received the perfect score for his sequence. Congratulations, Cadet Pierce, on being a state champion.
Cadet Pierce from Higley High School, AZ20062, reports in for arm solo drill competition. Request permission to utilize your drill pad, sir.
There's a new dessert shop opening up nearby, and you might see a few of Higley's students working there. Riley and I went to check it out.
Recently, a gourmet cookie store opened up in Santan Village that comes out with new flavors every week, and since the opening, the line has continuously been out the door. Something that many people are not aware of yet is the opening of a new crumble in the Queen Creek Marketplace. Molly Ashton, the owner, has been working to open her own store for almost half a year now.
I had never really had any thoughts of opening a store before, but when I walked into a crumble last summer on family vacation, I felt like this was something I wanted to do. I walked in and I said, I need to open a crumble and I need it to open in Arizona. The process of building the crumble has been a lot longer and harder than we ever expected. We had a different space where we were going to open it, and due to another restaurant not wanting us to build there, we ended up having to find a new space, which is how we stumbled upon the spot we are now.
Because the process has been so long, Molly is super excited to finally get it open.
We are located right next to the subway in Queen Creek Marketplace. So if you're ever at Target or at the Harkins Theater or over here going In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A, you need to come to Crumble. We are so excited for this space to finally be open. We will be opening on Thursday, May 2nd. And we will have free cookie day all day Friday, May 3rd. So make sure you come, bring your friends, bring your family, and get a warm, fresh chocolate chip cookie. I guarantee you will love it.
So Knights, next time you have a cookie craving, make sure to head down to the Queen Creek Crumble. This has been Riley Roner and Lindsay Simpson reporting for The Studio.
Last week, the Higley track team competed at the ASU Sun Angel Invite. Congrats to Lacey Simmons and Grace Whitman for breaking school records in the 800 and the mile. We wish them and the rest of the team luck today as they compete in the Ho-Ho-Com Invite at Westwood High School.
In a few weeks, the studio will be traveling to California to compete in a video production competition.
Many of us worked for weeks on these projects we created. Here's Cameron and Ethan's.
The reason I chose to do this type of business is because I did it my whole life. I've always done it. It's always came easy to me. And so I do what I know how to do. I grew up in a service station business with my father, my older brother. I owned a service station for a few years, and then I got in the automotive business by trial and error. It's a very simple process. We fix cars for people, charge them a fair amount of money, and they're happy. If we keep the people happy, fix their cars for them, and they go on down the road, and everybody's happy.
I have to go to his shop. I don't want to go anywhere else because I know that when I go there, he's going to treat me like a friend. It's like I have a friend as a mechanic, and that's one of the best things that somebody can have.
He serves others and likes to serve others and cares about others.
About 16, 17 years old, I was shown how to, do some of the light maintenance on the vehicles from employees of my father. I would wash a lot of parts. I pumped a lot of full-serve gas. I changed a lot of oil. I fixed a lot of flat tires. I do have an older brother who showed me quite a bit, and my dad taught me a lot of the other issues, and my capabilities of working on the cars grew. When you are in a family business and your dad does a certain thing, it's very easy to be helped along the way. There was no doubt that my older brother and my father helped me get into where I'm at today. It's funny, I knew my wife when we were little kids. Our parents knew each other, but we didn't know each other very well at all.
My car broke down, and I called my dad, and I said, "Dad, my car broke down, what do I do?" And my dad said, "Take it to Al White." And I said, "Oh, okay." As I was leaving, he handed me a business card, and he's like, "Call me, let's go out to dinner or something."
We went out, and it's been uphill since. About 1992, I graduated from Arizona State University. At that time, my brother had just purchased this unit called Tempe Auto Repair. I purchased Tempe from him in 1999.
The difference between him working at the gas stations and Tempe Auto Repair was kind of a relief because it was regular hours. He wasn't getting calls in the middle of the night and having to go to the gas station and do damage control. And so Tempe Auto Repair was a better thing for him.
I enjoy probably working for myself and having the opportunity to do whatever I want to do. One of the reasons I enjoy it's something new every day, you know what I mean? So it's a different car every day, a different issue every day. You complete a lot of tasks. You get the opportunity to help people out in life.
The first time I met Jake, he offered to take my car, and I didn't have time to take it to his shop, so he's like, just bring it by my house. And so I brought it to his house, and he took it, and he loaded it up on his trailer and took it to his shop and brought it back to me the next day already.
Once I leave here, I usually focus 100% on my children and my wife.
His kids are his life. I mean, he works a lot, but when the kids have things going on, he makes sure he's there. He makes sure that they see him. You know, he's just a great dad.
You can't take your business life home. You know what I mean? I don't talk about Tempe Auto Repair at the table.
The other thing about Jake that's different is I feel like I can trust him. You know, he'll straight up tell you, no, you don't need that for a long time, you know. I went one time to get new tires. I was like, hey, I probably need new tires. And Jake was like, no, those will last you for another 6 months. You don't need new tires.
Fixing the car is the easiest part. Collecting the money from people is the hardest part. Those people worked hard for their money, and sometimes it doesn't make sense for them to repair the car, and we tell them that. This car needs too much work, it's not worth it, and you should probably look into buying a new car. One of the biggest lessons I've learned in being my own business that there is ups and downs of all businesses. During the good times, you got to be smart enough to save a little bit of money for the bad times. Continue to progress each and every way, slowly but surely, and continue to make people happy and make people feel comfortable.
It's too late to join NHS this year, Knights, but you can always join next year. And to all the current NHS members, remember to check your phones for texts about upcoming events and meetings.
During spring break, Higley Best Buddies members went to the Best Buddies Friendship Walk. Schools from all over Arizona were in attendance, and it was lots of fun.
Yeah!
It'll blow your mind.
Hey David, do you know any interesting facts about Easter?
Isn't that the day where the bunny lays eggs everywhere?
Not quite. Here's Paris and Olivia with some Easter trivia.
With Easter coming up right around the corner, Olivia and I decided to find out how much our Higley Knights know about the holiday.
What day of the week is Easter always on?
Sunday.
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 Sunday?
Wednesday.
Sunday. Sunday.
Tuesday?
A Sunday.
Sunday.
Correct! Sunday. Good job. When is Good Friday?
It's on Friday.
Friday.
Monday.
Friday. No, I was just on the calendar.
Wednesday.
First Friday of April.
It's the third Friday of the month. April 16th. Oh, Friday. How much money do Americans spend on Easter candy every year?
14 trillion.
More than what's in my bank account.
69,000.
5 million.
19 billion.
20 billion.
I want to say like 17.9 billion.
8 billion.
Let's go with $150 million.
All right, so close. 18.2 billion. What country did the Easter Bunny tradition originate from?
Scotland?
Germany.
Greece. Uganda.
Ireland.
Isn't it like Germany?
Deutschland.
Correct, Germany. Where did the Easter egg decorating tradition come from?
Mexico.
Norway.
France. Australia. Mexico.
I'm gonna go with here in the U.S.
Utah.
Alaska.
Easter Island.
The correct answer is Ukraine.
Ukraine?
Seems like our Higley Knights need a little catching up on their Easter knowledge. Until next time, this has been Paris and Olivia reporting for The Studio.
She gon' pop it open, she gon' make it pour. Even though I drive a foreign, my still food poor. Sushi on my dinner plate, eating creme brulee. Icing on that chocolate cake, that sound like the perfect day.
April 30th is this year's blood drive. Be sure to go to room 402 to sign up.
And if you're under 18, remember to grab a permission slip. The boys' baseball team takes on Gilbert High School at home tonight at 7. Come out and show your support as they battle under the lights.
During the basketball season, I caught up with Alfreda Andreen, a foreign exchange student and a varsity basketball player on our very own girls' team.
I'm a very competitive person. I try to conceal it, but I really can't.
They say that home is where the heart is. But for 6'1" Higley varsity basketball player Alfreda Andreen, her heart is on the court, while her home is 5,000 miles away. Known as Effie by friends and family, Alfreda was born in Gothenburg, Sweden's second largest city. The daughter of Swedish journalists, Effie stumbled into basketball at an early age.
When I was 8 years old, my track club shut down. But my mom had been playing basketball when she was younger, so she wanted me to try it, and I just fell in love with it immediately.
10 years later, she finds herself living in a foreign culture, the one constant being her love for the game of basketball.
I would say I'm fast and good at dribbling the ball for being a tall person, and good at shooting for being a tall person.
Effie is part of the EF Foreign Exchange Program, which places participating students with host families all over the world. But finding a home that's a perfect match is not always easy. When Sky and Jackie Fagrell, whose daughter Alexa plays basketball for Higley, were presented with the idea of hosting a foreign student for the school year, they had concerns.
When I first heard about Alfreda coming to our house, it was through Alexa, and my first thought was, no way, this is never going to happen.
Alexa came home and she was like, Mom, there's a girl from Sweden that they want to host family for, and they're approaching the basketball families. Let's take her in. And I was like, no, I didn't even give it a thought.
But after a little persistence from Alexa and her sisters, the Fagrells reconsidered.
I think it was like a 20-page application, and I read over it, and I called Sky, and I'm like, I really like her. Like, she seems like she'd be a good fit for our family.
The fit, as it turns out, was perfect.
I think that we have a really great relationship.
Higley High School's girls varsity basketball coach, Brandon Large, describes what Effie brings to the team.
Alfreda is very, very competitive. She wants to win. She led our team in scoring, and then she led our team in rebounding as well. She's very smart when it comes to basketball knowledge.
She can handle the ball really good, and she's got a great outside shot. So it's just fun watching her really tackle all the positions of basketball and execute them all really well.
She's a great outside shooter and inside shooter, which is impressive. She never likes to lose. She's a winner for sure.
Winning a game makes me feel so good, especially if I feel like I played a good game. It's just like, I feel like I can do anything.
It's that same passion and tenacity that has helped Effie tackle the challenges of living so far away from home.
Some of the challenges I think Alfreda felt early on was how she would transition into America, fitting into the culture, getting into a social group, getting into a groove academically, and fitting into our family. I think she was confident in her basketball game, but then not having played here and not knowing what the competition was like, I think there may have been some reservations.
For the past several months, Effie has learned much about the American way of living. But for the Fagrells, it's more about what she has taught them.
She's opened our eyes to how the rest of the world works, from the government to their education system, the importance of family. Alfreda, growing up in Sweden, doesn't have any close-aged siblings, and so seeing her get along and mix in with our kids has really helped us to see the importance and value of nurturing those relationships.
Effie will finish the school year here at Higley before returning to Sweden this summer to prepare for college. She plans to study psychology on a basketball scholarship. Reporting from Higley High School, I'm David Clough for for the studio.
And that wraps up our show.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the Studio HHS.
Have a great weekend, Knights.